everyone, I'm Morgan and I'm going to read to you some of my favorite poems from Emily Dickinson. Emily Dickinson, she is my favorite poet, and so let's get started. My first one is, Will There Really Be a Morning? Will there really be a morning? Is there such a thing as day? Could I see it from the mountains, if I were as tall as they? Has it feet like water lilies? Has it feathers like a bird? Is it brought from famous countries, of which I have never heard? Oh, some scholar, or some sailor, or some wise man from the sky, please to tell a little pilgrim where the place called morning lies? Death sets a thing significant. The eye has hurried by, except a perished creature, entreat us tenderly to ponder little workmanships in a crayon or in wool, this was last her fingers did, industrious until the thimble way too heavy, the stitches stopped themselves, and then 'twas put among the dust upon the closet shelves. A book I have, a friend gave, whose pencil here and there had nothing notched the place that pleased him. At rest his fingers are. Now when I read not, for interrupting tears obliterate the etchings, too costly for repairs. Two butterflies went out at noon and waltzed above a stream, and then straight through the firmament and rested on a beam, and then together bore away upon a shining sea, though never yet in any port their coming mentioned me. If spoken by the distant bird, if met in either sea, by frigate or by merchantman, report was not to me. I died for beauty, but was scarce adjusted in the tomb, when like one who died for truth was lain in an adjoining room. He questioned softly why I failed. For beauty, I reply, and I for truth, the two are one. We brethren are, he said, and so as kinsmen met a night, we talked between the rooms until the moss had reached our lips and covered up our names. And this is Emily Dickinson's most famous poem, Because I Could Not Stop for Death. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. We slowly drove, we knew no haste, and I put away my labor and my leisure too, for his civility. We passed the school where children played, their lessons scarcely done. We passed the fields of grazing grain, we passed the setting sun. We paused before a house that seemed a swelling of the ground. The roof was scarcely visible, the cornice but a mound. And since then 'tis centuries, but each feels shorter than the day I first surmised the horse's head were toward eternity. And my last one is, the leaves like women interchange, sagacious confidence, somewhat of nods, and a somewhat of portentous interference. The parties in both cases enjoying secrecy, inviolable, compact to notoriety. I hope you enjoyed my poems and that like and subscribe. Thank you.